Today we're talking about conversions and how to get many more conversions using kvCORE, considering that it's one of the most robust CRMs out there for real estate. kvCORE gives you a website that has an IDX integration. kvCORE gives you the ability to create landing pages, gives you the ability to create single property websites, also gives you the ability to do email marketing and text marketing, among other features. Now, while all of that sounds amazing, today what we're gonna actually do is focus on conversions. We're gonna use the features and tools that kvCORE gives us so we can convert more leads into sales. Hey, it's Jaime. If you're just meeting, welcome to the channel that brings actionable content to grow your business through online marketing. So if that sounds beneficial, consider subscribing. Now, before we begin, I just wanna let you know that I'm gonna link kvCORE down below so you can reach out to them for pricing. But if you're interested in getting kvCORE for free, feel free to send me an email and I'll make sure that it's flashing down below for more details. Since we're talking about converting more real estate leads, there's no better place to start than the Marketing Autopilot tab. This Marketing Autopilot tab has so many different ways for you to stay in front of your lead as much as possible and as effectively as possible, so you can actually stand a chance at converting a sale. So you can actually turn a buyer lead into a buyer client and a seller lead into a seller client. So that is what we're after. So let's dig in. What are the different ways that we can actually convert these leads into clients? The first would be through the smart campaigns. So the smart campaigns is a way for you to send automated emails, automated text, and stay in front of your clients in an automated way. So whether you're generating leads from in physical person as soon as you input the lead into kvCORE, or if you're generating leads online through Google, through YouTube, through Facebook, Instagram, what have you, the moment that you import them into kvCORE, you can set up automations. You can set up automated emails to go out, automated text to go out. You have that capability at kvCORE because you have everything integrated into the system. So very much the same thing. If somebody gives you their contact information from a landing page that you created, or a single property website that you created, or from your IDX website that you created, or your CMA, the seller report that you create out there and are posting it on social media accounts, everything gets funneled in here and you can have automations on the back end. So I have a very detailed video that shows you how to actually set up your smart campaigns. So we're not going to spend that time with that here. I just want to make you aware of all the tools in your arsenal, but I will link up that video right here so you can take a look. But the smart campaigns are a great way for you to drip on your leads so where you actually convert them in the long run. So that is a fantastic tool for you to actually convert a sale. Now, the search alerts. Alerts on listings are the most critical way for you to communicate with your leads. So you see that right there. Communicate with your leads. Stay in front of your leads. So you can create search alerts to where as soon as a property comes online, it automatically goes out to your clients. So you don't have to stop everything that you're doing and then text them or email them or anything like that. You don't even have to be looking at the MLS. This will automatically do that for you. So make sure that you set up these alerts, because as you can see here, these listing alerts, especially in a buyer's market, are super important. So any buyers that you have out there, when you set them up on this, they're gonna get an instant notification. So if they are interested, they're actually the ones reaching out to you. They are the ones emailing you. They're the ones calling you, so you can set up an appointment. It's not the other way around. You don't have to guess of, oh man, are they even gonna like this property? You don't have to guess on that. It's automatically set up. So all you have to do is receive the inbound call. So that's super powerful. Behavioral automation. This one's pretty cool. So we're going to click through and I'll show you what this means, because not many software out there have this. Behavioral automation is basically taking the behavior of your leads and sending automated responses. So I'll give you one clear example. Let's just say a lead revisits your website after 14 days. So let's just say you sent out an email and let's say month 1, nothing. Month 2, nothing. Month 3, nothing. And then month 4, whatever you had in that email, it resonated with them and they come back to your website and revisit your website, and boom, an instant message goes out. You get an instant email and an instant text, and you can actually edit that. So how powerful is that? So you may feel like you're striking out with your follow-up campaigns, but the moment that they come back to the website and do something, then you automatically reach out to them. So it's going to be very instantaneous. Again, you're not there waiting for them to actually do something. Everything is automated. So let's just go to another behavior. A lead favorites a property. You can send an automated email and an automated text. The text can be a something, well, let's see what it has for the text. Hey, first name, it looks like you favorited blank, and it even inputs that on my site. Would you like more information about it? Boom, 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 your information, and you're off and running. Let's see, lead visited 5 properties in the last day. Hey, first name, thanks for connecting to search, continuing to search on our site. Just let me know if I can help in any way. So these are all automated responses. This is behavioral automation based off of what your lead does. So this is super powerful. The contact types, this is going to depend on how you actually categorize your lead. So I have a few things turned on and turned off that way. And then you see behavioral automations are actions. Our actions we take based on the behavior of your contacts. These automations help you more effectively use the system. If turned on, we will alert you in your daily email when one of these actions has occurred. So you get notifications as well. So you're not operating on the blind, and you get a call and they're wondering, and you're wondering, well, how I didn't send you an email. That's what it's designed to do. So you certainly want to get the notifications. All right, so that's behavioral automation. That's a great way to stay, again, in front of your clients in a just-in-time approach. So just in time to actually do something. All right, so lead validation. It'll let you know if the lead is it's actually good. So you see, get a sneak peek into how we validate your leads. This gives you more information on how that's actually done. But whenever a lead comes in, it'll let you know, hey, this email is good to go. It's been verified and all that fun stuff, or validated. So that's a great tool to have. And if there's other social media accounts out there, or let's just say they have a LinkedIn profile and kvCORE is able to find that, it'll import that in as well. So you have access to that type of information based off of what they give you. So you're able to connect with your lead in multiple ways. So a great strategy there is, as soon as you get a lead that comes in and you're able to find them on LinkedIn and on Facebook and anywhere else, then befriend them. Ask them to be friends on Facebook. So that's a great way to stay as connected as possible. Hey, one quick second. I'll let you get right back to the video. I just wanted to ask for one small favor. Can you go down to the bottom of this video and smash like for me? The kvCORE mobile app is a native mobile app to run your business on the go. The mobile app is super legit. It is super cool, where everything that you do on the mobile app gets updated into the CRM. So that's what an app actually does. So the mobile app is fantastic, but I really like a certain feature, which is what it's highlighting right here, the mobile dialer. The mobile dialer, if you make the call through the actual app and you click on that phone number from the actual app, it'll record that you made a phone call. So that way you get to keep track on where your leads are and how many times you communicated with them, how many times you called them, or if you are doing a lot of lead generation like we do with our agents get 10, 20, 50, 100 leads a day. So them following up, all the automations get going. The emails go out, the texts go out, the phone calls go out in a manual way. So some of them we're working with our ISA, so they're making the call, but some of the agents would rather have themselves make that call. So whenever they have the mobile app, all they have to do is click on the phone number, and it registers that they made that phone call, and they put all of the notes, everything that happens on it. It is super intuitive, very great feature to have. So again, we're talking about converting leads. We're talking about how do you actually convert all of these leads that come in, and we're talking about so many different technologies. So I want you to compare that against your CRM right now. It's like, can your CRM send emails? Something as basic as that. Can your CRM send text without charging you more? Can your CRM, does it have a website? Does it have landing pages? Does it have single property websites? Can it do this? Does it validate a lead? Does it have behavioral automation? Is it directly connected to your IDX? There's so many different things. And you know, if you've been with kvCORE and you're seeing this tutorial as as you're trying to improve on your kvCORE knowledge, you're becoming maybe a little, you're taking it for granted because you're used to seeing this. But if you are not part of kvCORE, if you are not, have not used kvCORE in the past, then your eyes are getting wider and wider because you're comparing it with what you have or the Excel spreadsheet that you're still using. So this is notice that we talked about so many different things. We're talking about dialers, we're talking about the apps, we're talking about single property websites, we're talking about all this other stuff that no other CRM can do. So I am ranting at this point. Let's get back to this. Scheduled mass emails. So over here we talked about the drips. The easiest way to think about it with the smart campaigns is from the moment that a lead comes in, certain days after, actions are going to happen. So a lead comes in, 7 days after that, another email goes out, another text goes out, blah, 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 blah. So it's from the moment that something happens. So from the moment that your lead comes in. The schedule mass emails, that is scheduling on a certain day. So you're able to schedule all of your emails on July 4th. You're able to schedule all of your emails on December 31st, wishing people a Merry Christmas, and on and on. So that's the big difference. People don't capture that right off the bat. This is from the moment that the lead comes in, a certain drip will go out. But here, this is where you can actually schedule an email to everybody. So you can schedule it towards certain hashtags, to certain statuses, to certain whoever you want to send it. You can send emails en masse. This is the easiest way to do it. And then birthdays and anniversaries. This is actually something that was recently added. So if you know your clients' birthdays, if you know the anniversaries of when they purchased a property, then you can input that and it gets automatically sent out. So you get some automated messages sent out. You don't have to put it on your calendar and then worry about texting them, worry about calling them or anything like that. You just set it and forget it. It really is that George Foreman simple. So you just set it and forget it and you're off to the races. So birthdays and anniversaries, that's a great ad that they made. And then the core voicemail drop. So you can send out voicemail drops to where we've all been part of it on the receiving end, where we pick up the phone and it's suddenly we just see it rings once, we pick up the phone and nobody's there and we find a voicemail. You have that ability as well. So you're able to do that with kvCORE. It's basically it'll ring once and it'll go straight to voicemail. So it's not like somebody's going to pick up the phone and get the recording that way. It'll go straight into the voicemail. It's oftentimes it's actually ringless. So it'll show that you called, but it'll go and a voicemail will show up later. So you're able to schedule that en masse as well. And again, we're talking about just kvCORE. We're talking about this system alone. We didn't talk about having to buy an email autoresponder, a text autoresponder, even the voicemail drops. We didn't have to get slide dial or anything like that. Everything is here on kvCORE and is something for you to use for you to actually convert the leads into clients. So if you have any interest in learning how to get kvCORE for free, I'm going to put my contact information there as well. Outside of that, kvCORE is fantastic. Don't hesitate to use it. It is a game changer. So now that we know how to leverage kvCORE to convert more real estate leads into more real estate sales, you might be interested in learning how to launch smart campaigns. So I'll leave a video right here that's going to help you do that. Also, if you found value today, please be sure to subscribe and turn on that notification bell so you don't miss another video. And of course, make it your best day yet.